This video is brought to you by Paragon, my own original sci-fi novel coming February this year. I really didn't expect my previous Space Battles video to take off, and had I known it would reach 50,000 views I would have made it a top 10, so here are 5 more Space Battles which should have made the list. Reavers vs Alliance, Serenity. Joss Whedon and co must have known that fans wanted some extra spectacle for the movie version of their favourite cancelled TV show, and they delivered. We follow our ragtag crew and ship as they force a clash between the clean, orderly Alliance fleet and the chaotic hordes of the Reavers. It's this chaos which really characterises this battle. Little to no formations, no time for thought out tactics, just hundreds of ships smashing together. What little strategy the Alliance fleet could think of quickly deteriorates amidst rapid weapons fire, collisions and even lassoing. It's brief, but it's thrilling, and an awesome rare slice of epicness in this space western universe. The Battle of Scarif, Rogue One. Although there are many large-scale battles in Star Wars, the Battle of Scarif truly feels the most epic. Stunning visual effects work assists the camera as it swoops and circles the set pieces of the sequence. The audience is thrown around the scene, feeling like they're in the cockpits of the fighters themselves. Whereas other Star Wars battles remain confined to ships blasting the crap out of each other, the more varied objectives adds more versatility to the battle as the Rebellion fights off their attackers while also assisting their forces on the planet's surface. Fighters smash on the surface of the planetary shield, hammerhead corvettes crash star destroyers into each other, and Michael Giacchino's music carries it all. Easily the best space battle in Star Wars, and that is really saying something. Starfleet vs the Dominion, Sacrifice of Angels, Deep Space Nine. While I still rank the station's clash with the Klingons a little higher, the open field battle between Starfleet and the Dominion comes in close behind. While Way of the Warrior set the standard, Sacrifice of Angels raises that standard even higher. This sequence is DS9 on top 4. We wait in anticipation as Starfleet fighters take a few pot shots as the big guns hold back. When the music finally kicks in and the fleets collide, it makes you want to jump off your seat in joy. Galaxy-class ships unload on the biggest targets while the Defiant races through to the other side. Absolute epicness and quintessential DS9 action. Ori Supergate Battle, Stargate SG1. While my preferred show, Stargate Atlantis, has a slew of great battles, SG1 takes the cake for me simply because of this scene's ending. As the impending threat of the Ori has been building for so long, we're ready to see allies and old foes band together to defeat the bad guys and rescue the captive Vala. But that doesn't happen. The sheer power of the Ori ships stuns as their weapons blast through the most advanced and deadly capital ships of previous adventures. Even last-minute reinforcements from the Lucian Alliance isn't enough to quell the onslaught of this new enemy. Fantastically paced and directed, and a real shocker of a season finale. Liberating New Caprica, Battlestar Galactica. BSG was probably the show which most people were annoyed I didn't mention in my original list. While I have a real fondness for the Resurrection ship battle in Season 2, the liberation of New Caprica matches its drama with its scale. While not tactically sound, it's hard to argue with the removal of the Galactica dropping into the atmosphere or the Pegasus' heroic rescue. This is fiction after all, and while tactically sound and exciting battles are certainly nice, the dramatic catharsis of these moments is what really makes this sequence so memorable. We've been stuck under Cylon rule for so long, we want to pump our fists when we get free, and this battle is essentially the sci-fi action equivalent of that very thing. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay up to date on all my new uploads. Over on my Patreon you can see videos early for as little as $5 a month. Speaking of such, I'd like to quickly thank my patrons: Andy Luke, Chris Lord, James Vanderheeg, L. Carton, Larry Bennett, T. Stoney and Millie Coleman. Until next time, have a good one, Happy New Year, live long and prosper.